My name is Ayush Gupta. This video walks through my workflow plans, automations, and answers to the final questions for the content operations assignment. Built one board using the Monday.com website that tracks every article from writing to upload across these five websites. The There are the article titles, the sites on which these articles are to be submitted, the writer names, the submission date on which these articles are to be submitted by the writer, the editor column, the writing status shows the three main tasks if the article is submitted or in progress or to do. The edit status shows us if the article is edited or it's pending. The three fact checkers we have, they are these. These peoples have to fast check the as edited documents, then the uploaders need to upload these articles. The site column is a drop down menu from which we can select which article is to be submitted in onto which website. The writer names are as peoples so that we can help them in automations. The writing status is also edited labels, whereas the uploaders and the editors are also the peoples for the automations. The daily quota is 45 articles, 10 on site 1, 12 on site 2, and so on. My sample data my mirrors that. These are the three automations that I have made to remove the manual chasing and keep the flow working. First automation is for the notification to the writer if he has not submitted the article before one day. The second automation is about the edit status. When the edit status changes to approve, the uploader is notified and he or she could start his work. The third status is about the writing status. If the writing status changes to submitted, then the editor could edit that article. This is the dashboard connected to the table to visualize what is happening. This is the first widget which shows the status breakdown. This shows how many of number of articles are needed to be submitted, in progress, or to do. The second one is the site submission. This shows that the site distribution is equal among all the writers and the uploaders. The third one shows the workload per editors. This shows that the first editor who needs to submit his work on Wednesday 18th, while this shows for the 20th, and this shows at the 21st, which is not being submitted. The process operates as follow. First, the article is assigned to the writer on submission of which is edited by the editor. The After being submitted by the editor, the fast checker approved that article. After being approved, uploader is assigned that article to upload to the website. That tracked entirely by the statuses and automations. The bottleneck of my current structure is that there are 45 articles to be submitted per day, which do not demand the capacity of the editors available. If one of the editor is being sick or is unavailable, we should retain one writer as a backup. Keeping one writer cross trained as a backup is a short term idea, but I did add a part time editor for a buffer. How I prioritize my task is by bulk assigning the writers in the morning, the editors auto assign, the uploaders pull FIFO from the approved queue. To ensure the productivity, we have the live dashboards plus status and no constant pings. The risk factors involved are the absence of editors, which could miss an upload. This could be addressed by keeping a backup editor and a 24 hours pending alert. I can submit the report progress to the leadership by snapshotting the dashboards every 3 to 4 hours. To summarize the performance on a weekly basis, we could export the widget data to the Google Sheet. The key performance indicators could be measured by the articles completed, the first time pass percentage, the average edit turnaround, and the writer's utilization. This is the Google Sheet, which mirrors the board data and feeds the automation. The sheet includes all the columns which were included in the board. This could be easily used for sending the automated messages by writing the app script. This is the script for the daily automations which runs at 5 p.m. daily. It counts today's submission per writer, emails anyone with fewer than two, flag edits pending over 24 hours, and email a status summary. This is the time driven trigger which fires automatically with no manual clicks. The automation improves operational efficiency by the messages sent by them automatically before the time so that any of the upload could not be missed. This automation removes end of the day scrambling, surfaces stalled edit early, and gives the PM an at an glance digest. Questions. So yes, I am a third year electronics and communication student from Delhi Technological University. So my classes are flexible and I have balanced full-time projects before. I will set fixed blocks outside the time slot which were you required. My long-term goals involves leading a startup of my own for which I think this internship opportunity will help me using the automation and data to scale content or product pipelines or eventually leading these operations automation team. Absolutely, I am already use tools like Clockify and GitHub Metrics. Any standard tracker works for me. Thanks for watching. This workflow automation and reporting structure will let us reliably publish 40 quality articles per day.